one of the maybe most annoying things there are in this world is when other people are trying to oppose their ideas or their thoughts on you and on your life, or on me and on my life. And there are so many different opinions, and there are so many different perspectives, and there are so many different belief systems in this world in 2025 that almost everybody, or maybe even literally everybody, has a different opinion about something than you have. Be it your family, be it your friends, be it your colleagues. Everybody has their own beliefs, and everybody is, of course, fully believing in their own beliefs or perspectives. And because everybody has so much conviction in their own thoughts, we are trying to oppose them and other people if they are not doing the things that we believe in. And this also goes for me. I also see a lot of people on a day-to-day basis, people that I love, people that I care about, maybe also people that I don't care about that much, who are doing things that just don't fit my beliefs. And I think when I see these people doing those things, I always ask myself, why are you doing something in a certain way? Why are you not doing something in a different way? Why aren't you trying to do it that way? I want to do those things to other people, and other people want to do those things to me. So that really made me think the last couple of months, and I'm trying to understand why that happens, why the things are going the way they are going, because everyone who is listening can very well understand and can very good agree with me that it is absolutely very, very annoying, because there in certain situations opinions can be far away from each other, and that just pulls that just is just super frustrating when someone else is trying to tell you what to do. And this even goes for grown-ups or adults telling children what they should think, what they need to do, how they should feel, how they should act. And yes, there always is a baseline, of course, but in my opinion, everybody is here basically to have their own experience in this life. So if I am trying to oppose my will and my belief on, for example, you, it just doesn't fit. Because if you would believe the things that I believe, and if you would want to do the things that I want you to do, you would do them. So there is no reason for you, or there is no reason for me to do certain things that other people are trying to oppose, or things that, for example, I believe in when I'm trying to tell you to do something. If you would believe the same things, you would already be doing it. And one of the biggest things that came to my mind is the fact that how can I want someone else to do something more than he or she would want themselves? If you don't want to do the things that I want you to do, how on earth can I want to do more, or how can I want this more for you than you want it yourself? So if I would look at some examples, things that we all see or experience on a day-to-day basis is, let's say, for example, your health. People are trying to tell you what you should eat, what you should do, how much you should train, if you should go to the gym or whatever it is. Some say you should just enjoy life and don't go, or don't put your attention to it. Others say, I don't understand how you cannot want to do more for your own health. If you don't want to do something for your own health, it is your own health, it's not my own health. Yes, I could try and help you if you would want to do it and you don't know what to do. I could give you maybe some tips, or based on my own experience, but I cannot convince you to do something that you don't want to do. And the same goes for me. And I understand where it comes from, because we have certain beliefs, and those beliefs are very strong. That's why we are acting them out. Because if we wouldn't have them, we wouldn't be doing them. And if we see someone that's basically doing the opposite, it gives us a very bad feeling. Because in our minds, or in my mind, I think to myself, why aren't you doing that? Because that's good for you, because it was good for me. But what good is for me, or what worked for me, doesn't have to do, or doesn't have to work for you. So what I'm trying to do is just let people have their own experiences. And also something else is, this is very important, for example, for children. If you see someone make a big mistake and you're trying to take that away from them or try to shield them from it, you're basically taking something away from someone, because that person in that moment needs to have that experience to learn from, because in his or her mind things are just not clicking the way they're clicking with you, or are clicking with me. So if you're trying to, or if you want to oppose, or have the feeling that you want to oppose your own beliefs on someone else, also for me, I'm trying to be aware of the situation and be aware of the fact that not everybody has or wants to do the same things that I want to do. An example that I'm using, because that's where I'm currently at in my life, I'm trying to build my own business, I'm trying to work for myself. There are millions of people that don't want to work for themselves, that literally just want to work for another business or for another company that maybe gives them a better feeling, that gives them more safety, that gives them less stress. So they don't want to work for themselves. Now, if I am going through my life trying to oppose or tell everybody that they should work for themselves, that they should start their own business, that's not the way the world works, because people don't have that same beliefs. And it's a waste of time and waste of energy for myself trying to convince people that I cannot convince. And also, let's say I do convince someone and he does start his own business. What does that bring? What does it bring me? It doesn't do anything for me. I can share my experiences and maybe inspire people, but that's basically all there is. And if someone is inspired and if someone wants to do something that I'm doing, then he or she could ask me and I can help them. But there is absolutely no use in trying to convince people about your opinions or your perspectives. And again, I think everybody can understand very well, or has had situations where other people are trying to do that to them. And you know how it feels when someone is trying to do that. It is a very, very frustrating feeling when someone is trying to impose their will on you. So to maybe, hopefully, make it all a little bit better, if there's a situation that also goes for me where someone else is doing something I don't like to do or I don't believe in, we should just let people have their own experience and learn their own lessons. And that's how I look at it. That's how I try to act and how I try to do things. Let us know about yours. Share them in the comments or send me a message. And for now, thank you again very much for listening.